Here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
The Yakima Basin reservoirs were well below average. Our William Albert shares what is exacerbating the situation as the Yakima Basin water forecast is in.
Plus, all new at 6, the former Pasco mayor was officially sworn in today as a U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Washington. Within the next 30 minutes, we hear direct from Pete Serrano as he reflects on this nomination.
Also ahead,
I'm Monique Garcia with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, find out how the city of Whitesburg's pool is going to look a whole lot different coming this winter. All that and more coming up.
And lots of sunshine, hot temperatures. How long is this heat wave going to last? I'll give you all the details as the news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
good evening and thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hello everyone, I'm Austin Reed. It is August the 11th. First at 6, the latest water forecast for the Yakima Basin is in, and it is bad news for many irrigators this season.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert has more on what that means for people who rely on the Yakima Basin.
The Bureau of Reclamation says this year, senior water rights holders will get their full share of water, but those with junior rights, it's a different story. They'll only receive about 40% of what they usually get. As of August 1st, the reservoirs in the Yakima Basin were less than 40% full, which is way below normal. Officials say there's a lot of reasons for the shortage, but the drought has been a big problem for the basin, especially over the last few years.
So we're in the third year of a consecutive drought. It's a pretty significant issue facing the communities of the Yakima Basin, both for fish and agriculture. Currently, the pro-rationing level is at 40% of normal. That's the third worst drought in recorded history and of the Yakima project.
Stewart says despite the basin having over 400,000 acre-feet of water stored, they're still far behind where they would like to be in a normal year.
This year started already about 250,000 acre-feet behind where we normally would have been. So we then have to make that up already. So this, in conjunction with it being a bad water year, that then exacerbates the situation to create a really extreme drought in this situation.
According to reclamation officials, this is the third year in a row of seeing some kind of drought. Now, officials tell me that a big reason for this drought is because of snowpack.
And Stewart says because of smaller snowpack from the Cascades and less rainfall, there just isn't enough water to go around.
If we don't have the water through snow and rain, we aren't able to deliver it. And that's the primary factor, just to be aware that if your district, your area, your farm's not getting water, it's just because it's not available.
However, Stewart says the Bureau of Reclamation is taking action through the Yakima Basin Integrated Plan, which looks to increase supply through conservation efforts.
Improve municipality, improve groundwater, habitat, and those type of focuses will help improve both the water supply and the biological benefits of the Yakima Basin.
The Bureau of Reclamation says it's working to make sure that even during drought, people are able to get the water they need. In Yakima, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Reclamation will continue to update its Yakima Basin water forecast each month as conditions change. All right, time now to get a check on those weather conditions out there. It's hot.
It is hot, and we could maybe see some showers somewhere in our viewing area. Stacey Lee joining us live from our weather center now.
Well, I wanted to touch on the last story you guys just saw and talk about some of the rainfall totals for Yakima just over the brief period here for both June and July. We have the totals. Of course, we won't have August until the end of the month, but look at that. Only 0.02 inches was observed in June and 0.01, so very little rainfall, and yeah, we're at a deficit. Our average typically 4.7 inches. So, yep, Yakima is in that deficit. All right, 98 degrees. We didn't quite get to 100 Tri-Cities. We've got some bugs flying around that camera. 98 degrees. Winds are light at 7. The feels like temp is 99, so it's hot out there. There's heat alerts in place all the way through Tuesday, so another hot day all through the region ahead tomorrow. So think about that going forward. Temperatures are nice and crispy outside. Check it out. We're still seeing over 100 degrees at Hanford. The Dow's 100 right now in Hermiston. So clear and warm tonight, hot on Tuesday. We'll see 90s and triple digits again. Our winds are going to start picking up Tuesday night into Wednesday, increasing our fire danger. We'll talk about that coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, thanks. The Richland Police Department says a 66-year-old man has died following a vehicle pedestrian crash. Around 11:30 p.m. last night, officers and medics responded to George Washington Way. Officers arrived to find the pedestrian had died at the scene, and the 40-year-old driver was found to be intoxicated. Officials say the driver was arrested on suspicion of vehicular homicide and booked into the Benton County Jail. Anyone with information is now asked to contact the Richland Police Department.
The Franklin County Sheriff's Office responded to a hit and run and possible vehicular assault. This happened yesterday morning, causing road closures between State Route 17 and Highway 395, as well as Pepiot Road in Mesa. Officials say the suspect is a man who took off running but was found and apprehended by deputies a short while later. Both drivers, were told, did receive medical treatment. Officials believe alcohol may have been a factor. We are continuing to follow a major crime alert from during the weekend in Yakima. Police say 2 people are dead, including a homicide suspect, while several others were injured.
Officials say it began on Saturday when officers responded to an assault with a weapon. This happened here on the 1200 block of West Washington Avenue. Upon arrival, they say they found 2 people apparently shot.
The female had encountered her current or former intimate partner, who was armed with a firearm, had presented the firearm and shot into the vehicle, striking the victim, who then crashed their car, also striking the 13-year-old that was in the vehicle.
A 33-year-old woman identified as Guadalupe Cordova died as a result, and the 13-year-old had non-life-threatening injuries. Officials say later that evening, officers found the suspect's car. After a short pursuit, the car stopped near East Walnut Avenue and 3rd Street.
While attempting to take the driver into custody, gunshots were fired from inside the vehicle to outside the vehicle, where police officers were by the passenger, who was in the front passenger seat. Officers immediately returned fire, discharging their law enforcement firearms. At which point the passenger inside the vehicle was killed as a result.
Officials believe the passenger, a 36-year-old man, was responsible for the earlier homicide. The driver of the suspect's car was taken into custody with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, during the shootout, 1 Yakima police officer, we're told, was hit. They were treated at the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and later released. The Yakima Valley Special Investigations Unit is now handling the case. All of the officers involved have been placed on administrative leave until the investigation is complete. We will continue to bring you any updates just as soon as they become available.
Other news and new at 6 tonight, the now former mayor of the city of Pasco, Pete Serrano, was officially sworn in today as a new United States attorney for the Eastern District of Washington. He tells Apple Valley News Now he was surprised this all happened so fast, and he is very thankful to everyone who sent letters of support on his behalf to the Trump administration, really, who helped nominate him.
It's funny, I talk with my friends who got me out here 10 years ago to work for the Department of Energy, and one of the questions I asked him over text was, I mean, did you ever imagine where you would be and where I would be? He's risen through the ranks of the Department of Energy, and obviously me in this position, and we kind of both chuckled. This wasn't really in the what's going to happen to Pete Serrano, bingo.
Tonight, the city of Pasco will vote to nominate a new temporary mayor during their workshop meeting, which starts soon. They will then have 90 days to find a replacement, a permanent one, for the remainder of his term.
On to sports now. Wild Horse Resort and Casino prepares to host one of Eastern Oregon's premier sporting events as the countdown begins for the 4th annual Epson Tour Tournament. The resort will welcome 144 of the world's top rising stars in women's golf. It's August 15th through the 17th, and it's a major stop on the official qualifying tour of the LPGA. The tournament represents more than just competitive golf. It serves as a showcase for the region and a launching pad for professional careers.
I want to make the course as tough as it can be for the players. As you can see, it's pretty wide open. And so the players can really hit the ball wherever they want and still have an approach to the green.
This is the 4th year Wild Horse Resort and Casino will host the Epson Tour for the Ladies Golf Classic. George says a tournament like this helps put Eastern Oregon on the map.
From Kennewick to the professional golf stage, a Southridge High School alum is back in the Northwest this week looking to punch her ticket to the LPGA.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen caught up with her as she is set to tee off in front of family and fans later this week.
After traveling the country in the Epson Tour, Therese Warner is back in familiar territory, competing just about an hour away from her hometown in Kennewick.
Wild Horse and like everybody here has become almost like family.
Warner, now in her 2nd season on the Epson Tour, is playing in her 4th Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic. She says being close to family and friends brings extra motivation, and she hopes to inspire young women golfers to dream big.
I hope that all of the juniors and high school players see this, that like we're out here playing and that they can do it too.
The Epson Tour is the final step before the LPGA, and every tournament counts toward the race for the card points. Warner says her history with this course could give her an edge.
I know it so well. Like, I grew up playing junior golf tournaments here, but at the same time, the way they set up the course, like it's really anybody's game out here.
She says Wild Horse's challenging layout requires strategy, but it's the fans' support that makes it special. The Southridge High alum is looking to make the most out of her home course energy as she pushes toward her LPGA dream. Reporting in Pendleton, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Very cool. The Epson Ladies Golf Classic is set to tee off this Friday, with events happening all week long leading up to the tournament.
Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Up next, our Monique Garcia travels to Waitsburg in Walla Walla County, where a frosty idea is taking shape.
And speaking of frost, nope, just kidding. Speaking of the heat, Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast, as it is hot out there, folks. Make sure you scan that QR code and get our Apple Valley News Now weather app. We'll be back.
Tuesdays are my favorite day of the week because the single Papa Burger combos are just $5.99. And I wait all week for this.
And so do I.
And that's why I always get two.
The Tuesday special at A&W.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing NeuroStim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At NeuroStim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com.
Summer.
New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Should we push the timeline? Will it hold? Should we outsource? What do you think? Think.
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
It's hump day, and you know what that means. Hello Country Fried Steak. Get a delicious meal for just $5.99 to make your Wednesday feel like the weekend. Yes, Wednesdays only, Country Fried Steak is just $5.99. Happy hump day from KFC.
Rowing on North Idaho rivers. Apple Valley News Now, Tuesday at 6.
In local living, the city of Waitsburg in Walla Walla County is breaking new ground with a first-of-its-kind project for the region.
After years of their community pool just sitting closed, Waitsburg is ready to turn the page.
And new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia shows us the city's bold new vision for this once empty space.
For years, the Waitsburg pool sat empty, a reminder of summers past. But now, city leaders are turning a chilly challenge into a cool opportunity. City Administrator Randy Hinchell says after brainstorming what to do with the unused pool, a frosty idea took shape.
The idea came up to convert it to an ice rink. It kind of took off from there, where we looked at a bunch of different options and costs and kind of landed on this notion of filling it in and doing a synthetic ice rink.
Hinchell hopes this new winter attraction will put Waitsburg on the map and bring some much-needed foot traction to town.
What we kind of decided, because there's, in the wintertime, there's not exactly a whole lot of things going on in the city. And so we thought, well, if we could convert it to an ice rink and provide something as an activity during the winter months to kind of encourage visitors to the city, we're hopeful that it'll spur some economic development.
But the city's plans don't stop once the ice melts. Hinchell says this rink will be a year-round hub of fun.
We would pull up the panels and then convert it over to a skate park. We haven't picked out the ramps or the other items that go with it, but that's the thought process behind it, to make it dual purpose, so it's not just used for just a few months, it's available to be used all year round.
Of course, turning a dream into a reality takes more than just imagination. Grant funding helped make this vision possible.
We were able to apply for and secure a $102,000 grant with Walla County for the project, which, had we not received that, we wouldn't even be considering it.
Right now, the pool has been filled in, and the city is waiting for the perfect moment to pour the concrete. Hinchell says the summer heat is too intense for the next step, so construction will pick up again in early fall. The city also plans to cozy up the pool office for those chilly winter days. Reporting in Waitsburg, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
The city administrator says they're hopeful to have the new synthetic ice rink up and running by this winter.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we start with a live look outside on our Legends Casino Skycam. Clear skies, looking pretty good outside. It is hot though, 99 degrees right now in Toppenish. Humidity at 19%. Winds are light at 5. Our sunset tonight at 8:11 p.m. It's hot all through the area. Check it out. We're in the 90s, 102 Hanford, 100 in Hermiston, 104 the hot spot, the Dalles. But these hot temperatures, they're going to be sticking around. We've got the heat wave continuing through tomorrow, Pacific Northwest, so Oregon, Washington, Northern California. Here's the weather pattern. That ridge of high pressure, that's going to go bye-bye. And once that starts to move out late Tuesday, we'll start to see those winds ushering in and cooler air coming down from the north. Look at the temperature drop off in just 24 hours from Tuesday to Wednesday. And then those temperatures get well below the average into the weekend. There we go from Tri-Cities 103 down to 97, back to the 80s, and as you can see, our average is 92. Now we are calling a first alert weather day with red flag warning in place for Wednesday, and that's due to the low humidity and the strong gusty winds, and of course critically dry vegetation through the area. Fire danger high. Now we'll see these winds picking up tomorrow in the afternoon, so breezy, about 30-mile-an-hour gust on Wednesday though, 20 25 to 45 mile an hour winds depending on where you are through the region. So first alert weather day for Wednesday due to fire. Check out our relative humidity tonight. Again, the levels are dropping down in the teens, and we have critically dry fire fuel, so that increases fire danger going forward. Check out some of these temperatures for the next several days, though. On the west side of the state, it's pretty warm, and we're looking at some rain potentially there. Portland also looking in the 70s and rain forecast. And then we'll take a look up at Spokane, very warm there in the 80s. Now, could we see rain here Friday and Saturday? 30-40% chance of seeing that into the weekend. Rain chances for Yakima. We're looking at some rain as well Friday, Saturday, same as you saw out on the coast there for the weekend. So if your plans are taking you that way, be prepared for some showers. Tonight we cool down, but not a lot. Look at these overnight lows. Some of us just hitting 70 for the low, and that doesn't happen till about 4 to 6 a.m. in the morning, and then those temperatures will climb right back up. 102 down to 99, 98 degrees, and then there you go past that into the 80s. Taking a look at Yakima with temperatures from the hundreds to the 90s to the 80s. Breezy winds, better chance of seeing those showers though towards the foothills or the east slopes of the Cascades and Ellensburg. Let's take a look at Walla Walla. We're also seeing some breezy winds and some slight chances of rain. We'll be lucky if we squeeze out a little bit of rain, but probably not. Hermiston also very warm with about a 20% chance of rain on Saturday, 10% chance on Sunday. So rain-wise, we could see a little bit closer to the mountains, but us in the basin, these lower elevations, probably not.
Not as likely, huh?
But we were seeing rain out on the coast this weekend, so if you're heading out to Seattle or Portland or anywhere, that's where the rain's going to be.
All right. Well, if you want the rain, you know where to go.
And it's really the entire Northwest is just dealing with this heat, though.
Yep.
This kind of quick heat wave.
Yep, it's really hot. In Seattle, like 90 degrees, which is very hot. 98 in the Portland area today, so hot temperatures even for the West Siders.
Okay, thank you very much, Stacey. Up next here at 6, Spider-Man may have some superhuman strength, speed, and agility, but one man in Virginia found out the hard way what he doesn't have in common with the superhero. Next.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Add more action to your summer at the Horse Heaven Roundup. August 19th through the 23rd. World-class cowboys and cowgirls are coming to Kennewick to compete in one of the top-ranked PRCA rodeos for a chance at more than $200,000. All seats are reserved, so get yours today at BentonFranklinFair.com and take in the action on the best week of summer. August 19th through the 23rd at the Horse Heaven Roundup.
Every heartbeat is a second chance. At Prosser Memorial Health, our cardiac rehabilitation program empowers your recovery with expert care and state-of-the-art TechnoGym smart equipment for safe, personalized fitness after a heart event. Whether you've had a heart attack, bypass surgery, valve repair, or heart failure, ask your provider for a referral. With tailored sessions over 12 weeks, supervised by medical professionals, we support your whole health, body, mind, and heart. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
All right, folks, time to check this out. An unusual rescue for firefighters in Charlottesville, Virginia on Sunday. Take a look. A local Spider-Man was volunteering to entertain some children. He scaled a building but ended up hurting himself and needing to be rescued. Onlookers watched for more than an hour as firefighters worked to bring him down safely. He was able to give the waiting children below a wave and a thumbs up. After firefighters got him down, he was taken in for medical attention.
Well, at least one person was killed and 10 injured after an explosion at a Pennsylvania steel plant on Monday. Another person is unaccounted for. Emergency crews are performing search and rescue operations at the site in the city of Clairton, Pennsylvania. The governor said his office administration is in local contact with officials as they respond to the incident. A U.S. Steel executive says the cause of the explosion is unknown at this time. The plant is said to be the largest caulking operation in North America. Still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, a defenseman returns to the Seattle Kraken. Why the general manager is confident he'll take his game to another level this season. Stay with us.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
For decades, CG Public House has been known for fresh, chef-inspired meals and seasonal specialty menus. When the weather's right, enjoy patio dining with dog-friendly amenities that make everyone feel welcome. Pair your favorite dishes with handcrafted cocktails and premium local wines for the perfect dining experience. Don't miss the Pendleton Beef Prime Rib, served every Friday and Saturday. And be sure to finish with a slice of our famous homemade pie. Join us to make CG Public House your favorite dine-out.
The future of healthcare is here at Prosser Memorial Health, home to Mako Smart Robotics for precise joint replacement. Prosser Memorial Health has added aquablation therapy for advanced prostate care. And now we're proud to be the first in Eastern Washington with the Da Vinci 5 surgical system, bringing world-class robotic surgery close to home, all inside our brand new state-of-the-art hospital built with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health, the future of care, right here, right now. Learn more at prosserhealth.org.
Hold on tight. Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days is back August 27th through the 31st. And the rodeo is coming in hotter than ever. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get ready for the heart-pounding action, fearless cowboys and cowgirls, and edge-of-your-seat excitement as the biggest rodeo round takes over the fairgrounds. Food, fun, and thrills. Walla Walla's biggest tradition is coming in hotter than ever. Get your tickets now at wallawallafairgrounds.com.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home.
I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
Just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We are here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Take a flight over the beautiful Pend Oreille and Priest Rivers.
The Priest River is always calm, especially in the mornings. People that are more experienced can go out on the Pend Oreille River.
Fly the Northwest.
You can row for miles and miles.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll have all of your top stories and updates.
And it is going to be toasty out there once again. Highs in the triple digits. A little bit cooler for Wednesday, but fire danger going up. Talk about all of it tomorrow morning at 5.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., a defenseman returning to the Seattle Kraken, while the general manager is confident he'll take his game to another level this season. Also ahead, with rising temps, one credit union is partnering up with a local business to help those in need.
Plus, an alternative path to education for those who are disengaged from school. How Yakima Valley College is helping them get their high school diplomas or GEDs.
And of course, Stacy's tracking your first alert forecast. Your news begins now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It is a brand new week, and we are cruising through August. It's already the 11th. Hope you had a great weekend. It was hot.
For sure. Yeah, well, August decided to join us.
And finally, yes.
August has entered the chat, but not for too long.
No, apparently not. Stacy Lee joining us as we do weather first at 6:30 always.
That's right. August did decide to start up and get going and join us for the party with these triple-digit temperatures, or pretty close to. Didn't quite get there today. 98 degrees though right now. Legends Casino Skycam. The river looks inviting. I'm seeing some boaters out here enjoying their evening on the river. Now the heat alerts are in place till 10 o'clock tomorrow night all through the region. Extreme heat warning for the entire region. It'll expire again tomorrow evening, and then we'll start to see a cool down. But it's still nice and hot. If you take a look at our current temperatures around the region, Hanford, Hermiston, and the Dalles still sitting in the triple digits. Everybody else teetering just below. Planning your evening out, it's going to stay warm. Look at this, in the 80s, close to 90 at 9 o'clock. 80 degree temps in the 11 o'clock hour, so very warm. Clear and warm tonight. Hot again Tuesday with temperatures in the 90s and 100s. The winds are going to start to pick up tomorrow evening and move into Wednesday, increasing our fire danger. I'll tell you more about that coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you so much, Stacy. Now on to making a difference. The Trico Credit Union and Campbell & Company are teaming up to bring one Kennewick couple in need a brand new HVAC air conditioner.
All new at 6:30 now. Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz tells you what this gift means for the pair.
Jeffrey and Mary Johnson have been able to maintain their air conditioning unit for 47 years. But earlier this summer, their unit broke down and the couple determined they couldn't afford a new one. Although they were able to make some fixes to the unit, the Johnsons were left in the heat for several days.
It was horrible. I have that little portable that I put in there, and I put sheets in the doorways to keep the living room blocked off. And we sat in there for about a week. It was bad.
2 days later, the Johnsons received a call from the Trico Credit Union, learning that they were receiving a new HVAC unit for free. Trico has been giving away HVACs to people in need for about 2 months now, and it hopes to keep the program going.
It's just a beautiful thing. So are we going to be continuing to do this? Absolutely. Like I said, we plan on doing this a handful of times a year, and just look forward to the partnerships with fantastic local companies that can provide this level of service and are happy to do so.
The Johnsons were recommended to Trico by Campbell & Co., the company that fixed their unit earlier this summer. Campbell & Co. then installed the Johnsons' new HVAC Monday afternoon. The new AC is especially exciting for Jeffrey, who was recently diagnosed with a liver condition. He had to spend time in the hospital earlier this summer due to heat stroke, and he says he is feeling thankful to now have the chance to relax.
Very grateful.
Yes.
And anybody to get in this kind of program would be very welcome. I mean, what do you say?
Yeah.
Other than thank you.
Now with their HVAC unit fully installed, the Johnsons say they feel like they hit the lottery. In Kennewick, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Trico says they will give an HVAC to their next recipient in September.
New at 6:30 now, you might have noticed a big column of smoke in northern Oregon west of the exit to Stanfield-Hermiston on I-84 earlier this morning. This is a picture our crews captured.
Yeah, very impressive plume of smoke there, but farmers say it's nothing out of the ordinary for this time of year. With harvest season wrapping up, controlled agricultural burns are underway, permitted through Umatilla County's smoke management program.
Officials remind residents to check whether smoke is from a planned burn before calling 911 to help keep emergency lines clear for real emergencies. A GoFundMe has been started to cover funeral expenses for the Yakima mother of 8 killed in this past weekend's domestic violence incident. Guadalupe Cordova is being identified as the victim. Jesse Mendez wrote on the fundraising page, quote, "She worked tirelessly to give them a better life, and her joy was found in the simple moments. Cooking their favorite meals, cheering for them at school events, and wrapping them in hugs that made the world feel safe," end quote. We have posted the link to the GoFundMe page over on our website. Just go to applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Yakima Valley College's Step Up to College program is providing students with an alternative path to education. The program helps 16 to 21-year-olds who are disengaged from school get their high school diplomas or GEDs. The program is designed to be flexible in order to help students who have to work or have other obligations. It can even take students in the evenings in some districts. The program also works with nonprofit People for People to set students up for success post-graduation.
They're able to help with resumes, cover letters, internships, paid internships, scholarships, gas vouchers to get to class or, to those internships.
So if you are interested, in order to sign up, students must first make sure their school district has the program and then re-enroll in school.
Thousands of Washington kids will get the chance to explore the outdoors this summer, all thanks to a state program aimed at breaking down barriers to nature. The No Child Left Inside program, run by the Washington State Parks and Recreation Commission in partnership with the state's Rec and Conservation Office, is awarding more than $1 million in grants to 15 organizations in 11 counties. The funding will help more than 2,500 youth take part in outdoor recreation and educational programs. From camping trips to nature skills training, the projects will provide over 140,000 hours in Washington's mountains, rivers, and forests.
There's programs that we've seen like in Walla Walla that takes a rising class of freshmen. So all 8th graders that are getting ready to go to their freshman year of high school, they get to go together to a weekend camp to build that community, to learn some outdoor skills, and then help them build camaraderie for their freshman year of high school.
The programs began last month and will run through June 2027. State Parks expects to open applications for the next round of No Child Left Inside grants in August of 2026. New at 6:30 and in sports news, the Seattle Kraken are bringing back young defenseman Ryker Evans on a 2-year contract. It was announced today that Evans and the Kraken agreed on the 2-year deal worth just over $2 million annually. The 23-year-old was the 36th pick in the 2021 draft and made his Kraken debut in 2023. Last year was his first full year in the NHL level, and he ranked 3rd on Seattle in hits and blocked shots. Kraken's general manager said, quote, "He's shown improvement year over year, and we're confident that he will take his game to another level next season," end quote.
Coming up next here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, with kids spending more time independently as school starts, we learn from experts how to talk with them about financial literacy.
Also ahead, Stacy's up next to plan your new work week first alert weather forecast. As we leave you to break, some live pictures from our Skycam network overlooking the Yakima Valley and down in Richland. Really a beautiful night, just a little warm. Hey, remember to download our new Apple Valley News Now first alert weather app as well. Just scan this QR code. You can download it in the App Store or Google Play as well. We will be right back.
This newscast sponsored by Shriners Children's Spokane.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
With a new Toyota from Toyota's National Sales Event, summer plays on. Whether you're teaching the art of tailgating, showing up for the home team, or finding the ultimate skybox, with a new Toyota, you can keep summer playing anywhere.
Right now, during Toyota's National Sales Event, you can lease a rugged new Toyota Tacoma for just $299 a month.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Fred's Appliance, we understand dishwashers, and nobody carries more Bosch dishwashers than us. We're the #1 Bosch dealer in the region, so you won't find this kind of selection in box stores. With every model in stock and ready to go, you can get a new dishwasher today. Swing into Fred's. We have thousands of in-stock get-it-today appliances, making us the most convenient choice around. Your local appliance expert since 1962. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America.
Now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing, plus an additional $3,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. See your community Chevy dealers.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time.
Best deals of the year.
My favorite season of the year. Why? Is it the flowers, honeybees?
Mud. See, Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more epic.
Because they come with GOAT modes. Goes over any type of terrain. Like
mud!
They sure do like mud.
Lease a 2025 Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
As kids return to school, financial literacy experts say now is a great moment to teach children important money and life skills.
Yeah, Michael Yoshida joins us with more on the lessons to consider for various ages.
57% of parents regret not talking more about money with their kids. That according to a survey from Empower.
Besides the fact that a lot of parents don't really give their kids these life skills to learn about money and protecting their information, the schools aren't doing a very good job either.
As a result, it can be helpful to show and explain monthly bills and expenses to children and make sure they understand.
The difference between wants and needs. I mean, we all want a lot of things, and so we need to plan for needs, but people need to save for their wants.
For teens, other lessons include budgeting and saving, whether it's money from an allowance, first job, or other income. Understand buy now, pay later, particularly fees and interest. and how checking and savings accounts work, as well as checks, debit, and credit cards. Also, keep in mind,
if you're 18, you're playing for keeps. Okay, so people need to be really careful about anything they sign, anything they agree to.
when moving out on their own or heading off to college, make sure kids are aware of and have a grasp on taxes and filing returns. Importance of keeping receipts and records, whether that's physical paper or digital copies, and debt, especially how compound interest works.
It's so important to pay your credit cards in full to avoid interest every month. This is a big mistake that a lot of college students fall into. There's been some progress, but still, we see a lot of people in their late teens, early 20s getting overextended with debt.
In Washington, Michael Yoshida reporting.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And yes, it's a beautiful day by Amart Skycam. Sunshine. I don't see a cloud in the sky, but it's hot. 99 degrees right now in Yakima. Humidity very low at 19%. Our winds are light at 5. Our sunset at 8:11. So another hot day ahead of us. And as you can see, the entire region is scorching hot. So here's the weather pattern and the heat wave that continues from Washington across Oregon down into Northern California and the tippy top part of Nevada. That is Nevada. All right, here's that ridge of high pressure. That guy disappears, and then take a look. We'll start to see cooler air coming down from the north with a westerly flow. Now that's going to increase our winds beginning tomorrow afternoon into Wednesday. Temperatures will drop pretty quickly from Tuesday into Wednesday, and then they're going to drop even further as we head towards the weekend. So temperatures dropping well below the average by about 10 degrees. Where on the other hand, we're above average by about 10 degrees right now. So temperatures dropping off as that high pressure moves out. Now we are calling for a first alert weather day on Wednesday. There's already red flag warnings in place. That means that fire danger is elevated and high, critically dry vegetation, very low relative humidity, and you add the strong gusty winds. Any fires that start would spread rapidly. Here's the winds that are going to pick up tomorrow evening, especially in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. They increase on Wednesday, 25 to 45 miles an hour. So very, very windy ahead of us. And of course, our relative humidity, as you can see on the map, is very low this afternoon and evening, and that will continue to stay at that level. Look how hot it is in Seattle. Another day of 90-degree temps there, very rare. But don't worry, relief comes on Wednesday, Thursday in Seattle. Portland also scorching hot near the triple digits, but a big drop off for Wednesday and Thursday. And Spokane is also experiencing the heat wave as well, with temperatures just under 100, but back to the 80s by Thursday. When are we going to see some rain? Possibility, light chances, but a better chance of seeing them in Ellensburg Friday, but more so on Saturday. Same thing in Yakima, so a little closer to those east slopes of the Cascades. As you head more east towards our region, about a 10 to 20% chance. Overnight lows staying fairly warm tonight. Most of us down in the 60s. The overnight low at Hanford and Yakima, 70 degrees, so very warm. Here's the triple digits moving into the 80s, and there's your slight chances of rain. More so will stay, those rain showers will stay more westerly towards Yakima and Ellensburg. Here's here's Yakima, with those higher chances of rain again Friday, Saturday. So big cool down, another hot day, then a cool down, breezy winds and elevated fire danger for the next few days. But a few sprinkles or raindrops would be much needed all through the area, especially in the Yakima County. They're well below their average for the year so far. Hermiston, also Walla Walla, well below their rain average for the year. So it's the heat of summer. It's the hottest and driest part of the summer that we're going to experience. Hopefully we'll see a turnaround maybe September, October. So
it'll be here before we know it, right?
Before you know it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Stacey. We're going to do what's trending on the other side of the break.
At Sundown M Ranch, healing begins the moment you arrive. With residential treatment, outpatient programs, and specialized youth care, we support the whole person every step of the way. Our serene setting offers comfort, peace, and space to just breathe.
Like most people, my days are nonstop. When I'm working, I need to stay focused. not worried about my finances. That's why I went looking for a bank that makes managing my money effortless. Apple was exactly what I needed. Helpful people with easy-to-use tools. Now, I spend less time stressing about money and more time doing the things I enjoy. Where do you credit union?
Get ready to party with Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. We're turning 6, and the celebration is happening on August 20th from 11 to 3 p.m. Swing by for a day packed with amazing live piano music, lively mini performances, and a whole lot of fun. We've got giveaways, awesome anniversary discounts, and outdoor games, perfect for the whole family. Bring your love of music for a joyful community celebration you won't want to miss. Let's make some noise and celebrate Dickerson's Tri-City Piano's 6 fantastic years of pianos and music together.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Here in Grandview, we're happy to say that we found a home here for our pizza oven, and here we are making pizza for everybody. This restaurant really concentrates on pizza, some nice submarine-style sandwiches, and a full salad bar. And the high quality of the products that we use is, we're thinking it's going to set us apart. This is going to be a great place to bring the family, and here we are making pizza for everybody. Come on down to Grace Pizza. We look forward to seeing you here.
Before our service would be in and out, we wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Rowing on North Idaho rivers. Apple Valley News Now, Tuesday at 6.
Here's a fun what's trending. AOL, once the biggest name in internet service connectivity, is ditching dial-up.
Wow.
Yeah. For many of you, this may come as a surprise to learn that AOL still has been offering dial-up.
That's right. The internet service is a vestige of the early days of the World Wide Web. Raise your hand. Did you have AOL?
Oh, yeah.
I did, absolutely. You may remember in the 90s the familiar, unmistakable sound of the dial-up connection. It was the signature tone of getting online. And it was like a fax machine and all the, all that noise.
I don't know how to do it, but yeah, it was, I remember it well. But as of 2023, only about 1% of U.S. households with internet subscriptions were using only dial-up. AOL will stop offering it September 30th, so end of an era.
Think about that, guys. 1% of the United States population. I mean, I'm not a good math person, but that's still a lot of people who had dial-up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was surprised.
Very rural places.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know, but I guess time for a change, huh?
Yep.
Well, how about this? Pepsi is rolling out some exclusive drinks just for movie theaters.
All right, so the brand is taking its popular Drips by Pepsi drinks to Regal movie theaters across the country.
That's right. The beverages are a mix of iconic PepsiCo flavors with fun add-ons like boba, cold foam, and floating cotton candy.
Okay, Drips launched in March in Knoxville, Tennessee, and Times Square. Looks good.
It is now available at 60 Regal locations with plans to expand it to more than 200 locations by fall. Do you guys like boba?
Never had it.
I don't.
Never had
I don't
it.
like those little. I don't like it.
It's
weird. It's weird having things in my drink like that. But I would try the cotton candy one.
Yeah,
that would be acceptable in Stacy's.
That would be okay.
Yeah,
you can imagine it melts.
Yeah, I can't.
Boba, they're like little gel things, right?
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Tapioca,
something like that. Yeah.
Because you've had it, right?
Oh yeah.
And your kids have had it, right? Do they like it?
Yes, depends on where we go. Yeah, they're picky with that. So yeah.
So it changes by location as well.
Yes,
right,
you'll have to check it out.
Yeah, one of these days. I'll get with it one of these days.
All right. Stacy's up next with your reason to smile.
Overturf Kia has officially relocated to Pasco, offering faster service and a brand new state-of-the-art facility designed for maximum customer service satisfaction. Experience? Drive-in climate-controlled service entrance for comfort and convenience. Expanded service capability with top-of-the-line bays to serve you better and faster. Comprehensive parts department. Relaxing customer lounge and refreshments. Great selection of high-quality and warranty-backed certified pre-owned Kias. Larger new car inventory with over 100 vehicles in stock, including hard-to-find hybrids and EVs, all ready to drive home. Grand opening specials include a new 2025 Kia K4 LXS with all the popular options, just $23,015. Shop online anytime. Overturf Kia. South of the Road 100 roundabout on St. Thomas Drive in Pasco.
This summer, turn moments into lifelong memories with Broadmoor RV. Feel the thrill of adventure and the warmth of togetherness. Explore the great outdoors with the comfort of home and let every adventure become a story worth sharing. Broadmoor RV, we make camping fun.
Stone Temple Pilots, the return. The legacy continues. Saturday, August 30th at Legends Casino Hotel. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Stone Temple Pilots at Legends Casino Hotel.
At Bruce Heating & Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating & Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
At Bruce Heating & Air, our technicians are not incentivized by commissions or to find problems. We only look for solutions to keep you cool. Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,650 off on a new Daikin Fit system.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery. Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
And welcome back. You might recall this weekend's full moon, the full sturgeon moon hit, and Raphael loved that photo of the full sturgeon moon in Kennewick over the weekend. It was absolutely gorgeous. I did see that, but I can't capture a photo quite like that. So I let you guys do that. You use that QR code right there on top of your screen. Thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. All right, swimming pool forecast. You're going to need it tomorrow. It's going to be another hot one. Look at it 8 o'clock. Temperatures close to 80 degrees by 8 o'clock in the morning. So hot, hot, hot. But don't worry, we get a cool down coming on Wednesday and then even cooler into the weekend. So, you know, just a little bit of a heat wave, Austin.
All right.
We'll get through it.
We'll get through it.
Yep. You're good?
I'm good.
All right, just double checking before we say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.